Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Anil Joshi. Welcome you to my series Iconology and Temple Architecture Perspectives. Hampi is very important, not only from those who follow religion, but also for those who follow history and for also those who want to know why India was called as the most prosperous country in the world, why Vijayanagar was called as the richest town, richer than Rome at its time, that is in 15th century. So for that it has to meet certain criteria. It has to have a biggest trading center. It was the biggest trading center in Asia as far as horses, diamonds, gold, silver are concerned. Not only that, it was also a biggest market for the weapons, then also for those who want to sell their horses, then the camels, believe it, camel I said, even camels were sold here, and the city was so prosperous that it had a supermarket of diamonds, silver and gold separately, horse market separately, so also a market of pan supari, that was also a separate big market having stalls, hundreds of stalls were there. Now all these things were attracting many foreign visitors. Is it that the only place for trading? No, it was also a historical place. A lot of events mentioned in Puranas and Ramayanas have occurred here. This was a Kishkinda in Puranas, in Ramayana. It was the birthplace of Lord Hanumana. It was a kingdom of Vali and Sugriva's, and Prabhu Ramachandra has stayed here while going to Sri Lanka for a couple of days. He has worshipped here Shiva, whose temple is still there, and also there are many other architectural, iconological, temple designing point of view, like a Vithala temple which has got a musical pillar. Here there are plates which can sing. After Vithala temple, you can also see big Gopuram that was there in the Hampi. Big Gopuram, singing pillars of Vithala, and also royal enclosures. Now, royal enclosures means it was a king's palace and a place for activity at that time. You can see ruins, but that can give you how much gorgeous it would have been. We have heard of stories of Telani Ram and Krishna Deva Raya, which has occurred here. Now here there are big elephant stables, which means that they have large number of elephants with them. They were having processions of horses, elephants there in front of stable. Then they have a large zanana, which was including a lotus palace. Then also there is Queen's Bath, summer palaces. Their queens were staying absolutely in comfort. And what kings were doing? Every day morning they were going for war exercises. That was in front of elephant stable, where they had teachers right from Mongolia. So they are learning all arts of war here. And you can also see certain pushpakaranis, that is wells, the designing of which is at such a geometry and with such a preciseness that you will be just stunned looking at it. And believe it, it was constructed in a very short time. Go anywhere in the town, you will find a Gopuram of Virupaksha temple. Go anywhere in town, you will see hills of the Matinga hills, then Hanuman birthplace, that is Anjanadri hills. So also many temples, many supermarkets. So do visit Hampi after a brief idea. Main aim of our series is to give you a brief idea about multiple monuments. However, that is not possible to cover in one lecture. Therefore, we have got multiple lectures. Stay tuned to us, see our multiple videos, subscribe to us and enjoy the wealth of knowledge and know why India was the most powerful, why Vijayanagara Samrajya was most powerful, why it was the largest supermarket, why it was attracting tourists all throughout, and what was the technological advances. Let's get going to each topic. Hampi is great. It was great, and it was the world's best town as ranked by many of the visitors during the era of Krishna Deva Raya or in the Vijayanagar Empire. Now when a kingdom is great, when the king is great, when the people are enjoying their social life as well as social security well, there has to be a place for celebrations. Now today we are going to see a place which is meant for celebrations, that is Mahanavami platform or Mahanavami Dibba, or you can call this as a great platform or audience hall, though hall is not there, or sometime it was used for DASERA. Now such places are meant to exhibit powers. The king was calling all his other small sardars and his other military officers on this day to exhibit his power. So they have an exhibition of military, elephants, then horses. They exhibit the skills of their war. So also for common people there is a way to celebrate, maybe like a Holi when there is a color, or may it be a DASERA when people were allowed for certain special things, like hunting was allowed around this time. So everything was special during special days, and everything special has to be at a special place, which was called as Mahanavami Dibba or Mahanavami platform. So this is a large open space which is 7.5 hectares or 19 acres enclosed at one of the highest point inside the royal enclosure. Situated at a distance of 3.5 kilometers from Hampi bus stand, Mahanavami Dibba was built by King Krishna Deva Raya in 1513 AD after his conquest over the kingdom of Udaygiri, present day Orissa. Now why it was great? Because by winning Orissa means he has expansion of his kingdom right up to Odisha, and in Odisha it was special for the elephants. So he had lot of good quality elephant, war elephants for him during this. So also he adapted many temple skills, like what we can see in a Vithala temple, that is the Garuda chariot or Garuda Mandapam. That is the idea brought by the Orissa, that is after Sun temple. So this was the greatness of Krishna Deva Raya, who after winning brought the many changes here, some for the people, for the social activities, also to re-strengthen his military, and that was a great achievement by him which was celebrated, and as usual in a grand way at a grand place. So he just prepared one big space for that. So this is a ceremonial structure. It was developed by Krishna Deva Raya in 1513, and its mentions are as a gorgeous, fantastic phenomenon by most of the foreigners who visited Vijayanagara at that time. The grand platform was used as a stage by the king to watch the army march, the war games and the royal processions, and which were held at Mahanavami festival, also known as DASERA festival, hence the name Mahanavami Dibba or DASERA Dibba, DASERA platform. All names are same. Basically it was meant as a center of social activity and existing or exhibition of powers. There are mainly two staircases to reach the top. One from the front, which was meant for the common people or his officers, military officers, that was the front, and for king, queen and VIPs there was a different entrance from the back side by two staircases. We are going to see it in detail when we will see the photographs. The front one is highly decorated on either side with carvings of elephant, horses and host of other things. So these carvings we are going to observe when we will see the photographs. On the top there is nothing special to see except a great view of the campus around it. All around we can see excellent views, excellent portraits, excellently managed the campus of this part of royal enclosure, because we are going to see not only the platform but there are many more things which we are going to see subsequently. How they are designed, let us know. So there were two staircases to go up and big platform above. Probably this was used as a service staircase during the ceremonies, or it was a VIP entrance or VIP exit. Generally, one climb up through the front stair and get down through the rear. Though there are no restrictions, no one-way passages. You can go by either way or you can get down by either ways. The two lower level of the platform are made from the granite. It has reliefs of catalogue of 14th century royal activities and lines of the marching animals including elephants, horses and camels. Reliefs on south side show musicians, dancers including female dancing with sticks, that is garba. Nowadays we think that it is modern, but no, it was going on since many days. All the steps which are shown here, you can observe throughout the panels, are the one that are followed. They are same. The third level relief show a battle procession, then couples, then scenes of common citizens celebrating Holi. They call this an Vasantotsav. Vasantotsav, Holi was celebrated in grand way. There were big tanks and they are full of colors. When we see total area, we can see these tanks also, which were meant only for one day. You can imagine what should be the prosperity of this empire, that for one day they can have a big tank and water which was brought by 5 kilometers by the canals. So that was the grand style of celebrating Holi. And you can see a couple of common men throwing colors on each other. Then near the great platform is an audience hall which also probably had a wooden pavilion. Then evidence of 100 stone slabs which was burnt during the defeat at Talikota. You must know when the empire was ruined. Then south of the platform is aqueduct leading water to a large symmetrical step tank made up of granite that was excavated by archaeologists in 1980s. At the same time when underground Shiva temple was also excavated. So this is recently found, and how they traced it is interesting. They found that there are some water canals going towards certain area. When they start tracing it, they started finding some stones there, and when they started clearing that, they found a Pushkarani. Watch our video on Pushkarani. What a symmetry, what a design, and what a preciseness. Really great. You must watch them. Then the complex has another large water pool, possibly for water sports, a garden and a various mandapas. There is ruined temple-like monuments near the step tank. The king used this platform to watch the army march past, war games, then aquatic sports, shows of the royal animals, then musical performances, and also the most important, Navaratri celebration, the 9-day festival. And that's how the stick and dances came. And this was annual occasion. The governors of the various provinces, that is what I told you, sardars of the different provinces, that is the governors of different provinces under the king, used to visit the capital to pledge their royalty towards the king and to appreciate his gorgeousness. This is a water tank. Now you can see this water tank. They are of different capacities. These water tanks were used for a Holi Utsav. Now this is a platform. I told you there are two ways. This is the front way by which you can directly go to the platform. Now observe carefully. You can find the largest monument in this complex has 3 ascending square stages leading to a large square platform that likely had a wooden mandapa above it. This was burned during destruction of Hampi, but you can clearly see the 3 stages in which the platform is constructed. Look at the carvings. Though it was meant for some occasions, in a very preciseness it was constructed, speaks of the king's strength, power, money power and muscles. All different type of panel displaying all social activities. Then here you can see a part of horse trading. Now if you observe very carefully, those who are bringing horses, you will find that they are Persians, they are not Indians. So horses were brought from outside and they were big or largely traded in Vijayanagara. Vijayanagara was a big market for them, and after the victory over Odisha, they got good quality elephants. That was the area from where they got good quality elephants. Now this is the backside exit you can call, or entrance you can call. You can either go inside or you can come out, and inside it divides into two. So it may be thought that it was meant for the royal people, or it will be a service area, but more likely to be a royal passage for the queens, king and the high officers. Here you can see the horses, trading of horses. We are seeing in these camels. Actually camels are not required in this area, so they were just coming for the festival, and all these activities which are shown here are most of the time carried on DASERA, that is the festival days. Here we are seeing a female going for hunting. Look at this. This lady is killing tiger. Now we are seeing a lot of Persian people, and they were carrying the horses. Here we are seeing if there are any injuries, a medical aid may be required, and we have got a medical symbol here, which we are even having today. This all shows that females were taking active part not only in administration but also in festivals. They were joining, and also they were enjoying it. They are going for hunting also, and they were killing tigers also. During DASERA, hunting was allowed, and here you can see the even females were going for that, and it was allowed during certain days. You can see here very clearly. Not only that, can you see one woman fighting with a tiger? Great! That shows a bravery. They were taking part in war. They were good in horse riding, and they were also capable of killing a tiger. So you can imagine the strength, courage and power, and how much great elevation of everybody the king has done. Everybody was strong, everybody was enjoying life, and everybody has prosperity. Now here different animals are shown. You will be surprised to see camel here. But yes, it was there. It was brought here There was regular exhibitions of it. And this is a Red Cross, what we see nowadays, but it is seen here. I don't have any idea the significance of it, but I found it interesting. Killing tiger. If you can see very carefully, the foreigners, you can make out that they are not Indian, number one. And number two, few of them are wearing helmet. Is it not interesting that helmet was there? Or it may be for the head protection, whatever they call helmet we are calling today, they may be calling something else. But it is seen here, it is also seen in Ballur, Hayabiddu. So it is a protection of the head which was used since that time, fairly advanced as far as war techniques are concerned. One of the interesting carving, not here but at Elephant Stable, is a king learning martial art from a Mongolian master. So king were expert in all sorts of war techniques, not only Indian, but they were learning from the different masters. Then good quality horses, they were tested and they were purchased then. This is a beautiful view you can see from the platform. So just imagine all activities going on here. There's a big pavilion on the top. King, queen, all their officers are watching. Military marching, war techniques shown, people enjoying. People are enjoying Navaratri, DASERA, color festivals, and all in front of king, who is also participating with them. So absolutely glorious social life. This is from the back side. Then as I told you, there are two ways to this platform. These are from back side. One comes on left side where I am sitting, and second is on right side. So these are the two additional entrances from back side, and here they join down and then there is a single exit. So this was meant for the royal family. That is what I was told by the guide, but some people think it was used for service also. Now to recollect. DASERA Dabba represents a typical Vijayanagara style of architecture. The stone platform is about 12 meters in height, that's 46 feet. The U structure is a square platform with 3 layers that are richly decorated with beautiful carvings. The carvings at the lower portion are mostly fascinating. The sides of the platform are with elaborate carvings of merchants, royal processions, musicians, elephants and animals. You have seen it, they have shown it, there are camels. This is a beautiful surrounding. You can see all ruins, all hills formed by the stones. Part of platform is seen, indicating this is taken from the top of platform. Fair greenery, but most of the place are occupied by large stones. Some ruins here. There is a good photograph of this kept in a museum of around 1850. Do visit the museum at Kamlapur, have a look at it, and then you will get what really archaeology department has done. They have done miracles. They had done miracles. It was just open barren land in which they have found out all these things, like Pushkarni 1980, underground Shivalaya 1980. Recently they are finding all these things. They are restoring. Whichever stone they are finding here is either kept in museum or used for restoration. Great archaeology department, great Karnataka government, and great are the people who has not only done for us but preserved for us. If you have got more information, please let me know on this topic. Otherwise, if I have given you more information, then give us a like, subscribe us. See you again in next video. Till then, goodbye, good luck and take care.